Registan is the spot where you can truly feel that Samarkand is the crossroad of civilizations. Why we can learn in a few minutes. Please follow me. So first of all, Registan is the forum for many centuries where people could meet, where they could exchange their goods and ideas. And secondly, when you look at its amazing garments, you notice symbols that tell us about synthesis of Indian, Persian, Chinese, and local cultures. I think the major highlights of Samarkand are murals from Afrasiab Museum that date back to 7th century. Incredible Registan Square, Shahi Zinda necropolis, mausoleum of Timur, and my favorite Hazrat Rizak Mosque, which is dedicated to patron of travelers. One of my favorite destinations in Samarkand, one of my favorite museums in Samarkand is Regional Museum. It's a former house of a Jewish merchant, Kalantarov. This museum still has authentic paintings and incredible carvings, which are typical for 19th century and early 20th century houses. Every year, traveler asks what kind of craft he can bring from Samarkand. I would recommend a small musical instrument from Babur, whose little room is located in Shardor Madrasa, or traditional purse by Fatima, or a little hand-painted scarf by Happy Bird, amazing local potteries. And by the end of your journey, you will have a little museum that can remind you of Uzbekistan all your life. This magnificent square dates back to 10th century. At that time it was famous as a market, and that's where you could find fabulous silks from China, locally produced dark red velvets, golden brocades from Persia, and other luxury goods. Today, Registan is mainly famous for magnificent madrasas dating back to 15th and 17th centuries. Amazing, but the square continued to be commercial through 1915. Today, it's one of the most famous museums in Uzbekistan. However, it still preserves historical essence. In every madrasas, we not only have historical exposition, which can give you more information about ancient history of Samarkand, but also workshops of local craftsmen. When we do sightseeing in Samarkand, we not only visit famous museums and historical monuments, but also active shrines. For that reason, you should wear not only comfortable clothes, but also modest and respectful, because most mosques we are going to have in our program are usually active. If you are limited in time and you like to see only one site in Samarkand, I would recommend you Shahi Zinda. Shahi Zinda is a very famous necropolis located in the oldest part of Samarkand. And to my mind, it's encyclopedia of architectural decor typical for 14th and 15th century. I'm sure everyone will love this site. I think every traveler in Samarkand must visit Registan Square by night, try local food, and purchase traditional souvenir from local craftsmen. So now we are going to see a workshop of craftsmen who creates these magnificent tiles. In this little workshop, we can learn how the magnificent tiles of Samarkand were created throughout the centuries. You can learn about majolics, mosaics, and incredible terracottas, which were described by ancient travelers as lapis lazuli and turquoise, because they couldn't find proper words to describe this beauty.
I find every season in Uzbekistan is very beautiful, but my favorite is autumn, because you can not only enjoy historical sites, but you can also taste the most delicious and sweet fruits in the world.
As a tour guide, I'm not only an admirer of local architecture, but also traditional Uzbek clothes. And I highly recommend you outfits by Lena Ladik. She runs a gallery called Happy Bird in Samarkand. Uzbekistan is a tea country. However, all my guests ask me where to find the best coffee in Samarkand. And as a good coffee person, I highly recommend Samachino. In a few minutes, we are going to taste this magic coffee. We are going to have the best coffee in Samarkand by Samachino. May I have a cup of the best espresso in the universe by Samachino? Uzbekistan is famous for its food, and Samarkand is very well known for plov. However, besides plov, I would recommend to taste local shashlik or kebab. The best place where you can do it is probably Samarkand restaurant located in 19th century quarter. I would also suggest you to try samsa at Kakanskaya Street, local soups, and of course, amazing Uzbek salads. Frequently, people ask for a piece of advice about vegetarian food. And vegetarian food you can have at Cafe Sagdiana, Platan restaurant, and newly opened restaurant Boulevard. The reason why everyone should visit Samarkand is not only its remarkable architecture, but also its atmosphere, emotions it gives. It gives you ability to travel not only in space, but also in time. It brings you back to the childhood and also brings all the pictures from your fairy tale books alive.